We are live on both Twitch and YouTube, streaming some more Icarus here on Elysium. Alright. Hope everybody's having a good day. We're waiting out a storm right now. Check my inventory real quick. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to resort everything here. Every time. Let's see here. There we go. Good. Consume that. My bacon down here. Sticks up there. Bacon there. That there. Good point there. There we go. Get all my food kind of in order here. Just my extra bow. It can go over there. Extra air tank. Arrows. Bolts. Poison arrows. And bullets. There we go. Alright. Got all of our stuff together. Now I'm going to go ahead and unlock something, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need it for this mission. And I think it's this ice building set that I'm going to need. So I went ahead and unlock that. Still got like 7 points left. Don't need scoria, I don't think. Hopefully I don't need anything in Tier 3 for this. Let's see here, what about Tier 4? Anything over here? Industrial floor. Well, don't know that I'll need that. Industrial stairs. Not sure why I'd want those per se. And then there's Tier 5, but I shouldn't need anything from Tier 5 for this mission. There's not even any building sets in here. There's some stuff in here that is important. Like some of these... Like these advanced orbital exchange interfaces are very important. Same with the dropship or drop pod landing. Because basically, this is what you need to use the workshop and whatnot on Elysium here. Alright, looks like the storm is clearing. Now, map-wise, we're not too far from where we need to get to. So I can turn my torch off here. Get my crossbow back out. We're going to avoid the skulk there. Grab some more oxite real quick. And keep heading this direction towards the work site where we got to get to and complete this mission here. I am going to remember that there is like a little cave right there just in case I need to come and get some resources. Hopefully there'll be one next to the area we're working for the mission as well, should we need something. We're going to work our way over that way. Got to keep our eye out for slinkers, because they're stealthy little predators that will sneak up on you and attack you. And apparently, they theoretically like these kind of twilight, like mid-morning or early morning and late evening time frames. So, you know, there we go. But also feel free to talk and chat. I am watching chat on both Twitch and YouTube, folks. So, that'll even show up on the screen if you send a message. Just keep it family friendly, though. What is that? That's one of those gripplers or whatever. That's one of those drusk. That music sounded like something was bad. Alright. Gonna throw a stick at me? Yep. He was getting aggressive. Yeah, those things are weird looking. There you go. Alright. So, it looks like it wants us to build kind of over in this area somewhere. It should be... Oh, no, we still got a little ways to go. Gotta restock my bacon. Consume. And my dried meat. Yep. And my stringy dried meat. I'll just eat one of each of these just to reset their whole spoil timer thing. There we go. See what's over in that little ridge there. Alright, let's see. Keep working our way this direction. There's a skulk there. Hi, David. How you doing, man? Having a good night? Oh, we got some sort of deep mine down here. It's kind of out of the way. Oh, we got an enzyme geyser down there. Anything else down there? Making me wish I had a scope. Let's see here. That looks like a salt mine there. There's a cave over there. Alright, that's an interesting little hole in the ground. But welcome to the stream, David. This is our Elysium playthrough on Icarus here. And I have to build an outpost as part of a quest. Somewhere in this area. Oh, what is... It's on the other side of that mountain. What? Oh, I think I have to go through that cave. That looks like a cave over there. But let's see here. I hope that's a cave over there that goes through. Yep. It's one of those slinkers trying to get me there. That's what that was. You gotta keep an eye out for it. They don't like being watched, so like if you kind of keep your eyes on them, they'll back off. But take your eyes off them, they'll try to sneak up on you. So those weird snowcat things over there. Alright, I think that was where I saw the cave. Not sure where that slinker went off to. You're sneaky. I think that's him over there, actually. This definitely has a very caved look to it here. I hope this is a path through the mountain. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and build a campfire real quick, because I have some stone on me. There we go. Alright, that'll let me build the big campfire, just because. Alright. There we go. There's that. Oh, goodness. That's the slinker. Yeah, if you don't watch it, they'll sneak up on you. Okay, we don't have enough. Hold on. Alright, I need to put this down. I put this like right here. Cool. Then I'm gonna throw like those in there and throw the meat in there for fun. You just throw like, I don't know. Throw these. Just throw that firewood in there for now. There you go. Alright. Take all that. Get my axe out. Hopefully nothing else comes up. Looking for a free meat. There we go. Alright, we'll throw this meat in here. Just cook all that up. Extra food. Throw the meat. Throw the spoiled meat in there. Get rid of it. Alright. Cool. Alright. I mean, worst comes to worst, I can always build a road over the mountain. Not my ideal solution to this whole hill thing. But we're going to see if we can't get through this cave here. I've never seen one of these caves between zones, like, covered over, though. This is what makes me think it's not the right cave. What do I get for these mature coconuts? I get what? It's not really that worth it. Let's see here. Let's eat the dried white meat. There we go. Alright. Now what I will do is once I get in here, there's going to be a cave worm like right there. Let's watch. I know this because I built in a cave almost identical to this on my first base on this map. Complete with this whole layout right here. That makes me wonder if there is a way through. Because I never got to the very end of that cave I built in originally. Let's see if I can find some coal. Any coal. Coal? Just want some coal. So I can save my wood. There's some coal. There we go. Alright, now the good news is I can get the materials and set up a little water filter and refill my water skin right here without having to go too far. Alright, let's come back out here. I take my firewood out of this, and we're going to throw coal in here. There we go. Saved myself some trouble there. Alright, so now, can I make the water filter? What am I missing? What am I missing for the water filter? Sticks and charcoal. Well, I can make sticks. And charcoal I'll have in a second. Actually, let's go into my inventory. Let's repair all that. There we go. How's this looking? And there's the charcoal I need right there. Throw the extra charcoal back in there. And now I got water, and I don't even have to worry about it. Stir that there. Actually, I'll need some more charcoal, but let's go grab some. Some firewood, actually. And actually, let me throw this in here real quick. I don't need these spoiled plants. Alright, we're going to go grab some firewood real quick. Or just wood in general. Since I'm not seeing a way through the mountain over here. Minus maybe this cave. Because there definitely wasn't a way through over there. Oh, I bet I need to go further south and go around that side. I bet that's it there. Alright. So in that case, what we'll do is we'll wait for the meat to finish cooking, and then we'll head back. We'll keep going south. Actually, hold on. Do I have enough stone? What am I short on to make a crafting bench? Crafting bench. Crafting bench. Plant fiber. Okay. No, let's put this forward, because I want to cook this meat here. And we'll top this off here. Stop it. Good lord. These things are aggressive tonight. Lots of slinkers tonight, sorry. Grab. Actually, we'll just take all of it that we can here. Good lord. Alright. Oh. Cross pistol. Okay, what is that thing? That was a slinker. What kind of jerks? Alright. There we go. Good, now I got some decent food. Cooking. Didn't see what kind of storm that was blowing in here. I need to move that inside. You know what? I'm going to quickly run out, grab some plant fiber, and we're going to make the crafting bench. We're going to take this opportunity to just, like, fix up some of our gear. I got a sickle here that'll let me get plant fiber and stuff a little faster. So we're just going to take this opportunity to fix up some gear real quick. Then we'll continue on our journey. Yeah, now it's going to be cooked meat. What I need, though, is a few more sticks. That's sticks. Actually, let me get my axe out. My axe is better for getting sticks. What's that over there? Okay, that's a skulk. Skulk is fine. There we go. That should be plenty of sticks for now. Because what we can do is we will build a drying rack and dry some of that meat. See, the main problem is the snow happening. Yeah, it's put out my campfire. What I'm going to have to do is come into here. Where's my drying rack? Drying rack. Let's craft that up real quick. Come on, craft. And then we'll queue up the work. Oh, I'm going to be short on... What am I going to be short on? What's a drying rack take? Oh, it took my wood. Great. Okay, well that was a mistake. So much for my crafting bench that I was about to make. Well, we'll just throw this, like... Actually, this can be outside. It doesn't care about weather. Here. There we go. Right there. Cool. And then we can take all this meat here. Particularly this nice gamey meat. I'm going to throw that on the drying rack. Get that dried out into good quality jerky, like he said. We'll throw this other meat on here just because we can. And I'll just put that here for now. There we go. We're just going to eat that. Eat that. Eat that. I'll take the charcoal. Gonna eat this, just get it out of my inventory. There we go. Alright, then we're going to pick this up. There we go. Grab the coal I was using. Throw that back into here so we can get that going again. And we'll take this. Yeah, it's a lot of back and forth just to do this. This is a good way to kind of like pass the time for this storm to go by. That's the wrong button. There we go. There we go. Alright, I'm going to make some extra charcoal. Because what I can do with the charcoal, come into here, access this guy, throw the charcoal in it, and he'll slowly start purifying me some water. Because my water is starting to run a little low anyways. The other thing I can do is I can grab some of this snow off the ground here and come into here with my water skin and the snow And it will fill up my water some. There we go. Yeah, those slinkers are they're one of the new critters they've added to the game. They're a little dangerous. Turn off my light here. I don't need it on right now. Save myself a little bit of fuel. Alright, let's just go and consume a bunch of this to fill up my health. Alright, I'll just go and eat all that. Eat one of these, one of these. What's the other buff I have right now? One of these. And one of these. There we go. Gotta run my food buffs. Anything interesting going on here? No. Okay. Alright. How's this looking? Yeah, it's got some jerky. But I'll just leave that there. That's going to be my, one of my stops on the way back. Let's get going, because I already got more than enough food than I need anyways. So let's see if we can't get through. Man, I thought we were a lot closer to this location than we were. Well, they said the operations on Elysium really make you walk all over the map. They weren't wrong. They make you go all over the place. And yeah, so I do have a pistol, like an actual handgun. The main thing is it's on its last legs, durability-wise. So that's why I switched over to the crossbow. That and for most of the stuff, the crossbow is perfectly fine. It's just when it gets the jump on me, those slinkers are a real problem. Oh, I don't want to mess with that. What is that even? Oh yeah, that's one of those ice bat nests. That's another ice bat nest. No. No, those ice bats can stay over there. Those things are awful. Because they attack you in swarms. Alright, so let's see here, map-wise. So I need to kind of shoot past that pass over there. The really good news is I'm getting to explore a lot, so I might encounter some, like, exotic mines or something that I can make mild note of where they are. What's that over there? That's a watering hole. Okay, so there's water there. Oh, right. Make sure there's nothing chasing me. Like one of those slinkers. They like to sneak up on you when you're not expecting it. And here's the crazy part. I am wearing armor, too. So it's not like I'm unarmored. Alright. Getting close. Gotta go past that ridge there. There's one of those gribblers. They're like a little weird monkey thing. Is this down here? That's another gribbler? Yep. Oh, look at these things. David, you want to see something weird? Like some sort of weird little monkey. They'll like throw sticks and stuff at you. You can apparently tame them, too, if you are careful. Alright, so the pass should be, yeah, just along this wall over here. Yeah, so that's one of the first places I went. That's it's like an enemy base over there I had to go defeat during the first operation to find kind of the outpost that's on this map. You have to go and defeat that. And one of the things that's apparently like the meta that I've been reading on the subreddit is once you've defeated that and kind of completed the first operation to find the town that's being built on this map, you can go back there and dismantle that base almost entirely, minus a few pieces, and keep them. I've not done that yet. It's actually my first time back in this zone since completing that operation. Hearing something around here. Yeah, that's another gribbler over there. That's what I'm hearing. Alright, let's see here. I like those big caves. Those big caves usually have treasure down in the bottom. Oh, are you really gonna be in my way? I want to deal with this guy. Can I go around him? Can we go just go around? That's a frostfoot. That's like a yeti gorilla thing, and they hit hard. They don't have many weak points. Like, I killed one, but it took me like 20 rounds out of my handgun. Which I have the ammunition, but not the durability of the handgun for. I mean, at this rate, I'm so close back to my original base, I could probably get fixed my handgun. Alright, who's mad at me? Yep. Enough of your nonsense. There you go. Alright, I'm just going to take my bolts and top off this stack of leather and this stack of bone. I will take the fur, though. The fur is actually useful. There you go. Alright. Good. We're making our way around this hill, keeping this mountain between me and that frostfoot over there. Actually, what I should do is just eat a whole bunch of this meat that I'm carrying that I don't need. That's gonna be my healing food for now. There you go. Buff foods, healing food. There we go. We're gonna Skyrim this. How'd you heal? I ate 20 steaks. That's not how healing works. Sure it is. If I eat enough steak, it replaces the meat, right? So this is the pass I needed to get to. It's a cave? What is this? Actually, I'm going to take a little bit of silica with me. There you go. Yeah, this is a cave right here. If need be, I'll dump the silica out somewhere else. I'm going to take it with me just so that I can set up a mortar and pestle when I get to my destination. Yep, hello. Combat drone. Oh, I missed. Hold still, buddy. Come here, combat drone. How'd that miss? Ah. Stop moving, combat drone. Really? There we go. Let's see here. We'll take the ammo, the wires, lithium, and the steel. Stack the steel together, though. There we go. Is that a wolf? It is a wolf. I didn't get a good hit on that. It's another wolf. Alright. Yeah, well, you're gonna give me back my bolts? No. No, I'm not going to worry about it. I still got 76 bolts. But it's nice to see actual wolves again. Normal critters that I'm used to fighting. I know how to fight wolves. That I can do. What is that? What are you? Are you aggressive? What are you? It's a shaggy zebra. That's my first time seeing one of those. Are you aggressive? Are you passive? Okay, you're passive. Yeah, go on. Where are you? That's a wolf. There we go. Wolf dealt with. Skulk, why are you joining in on this? Skulk, why are you helping the drones? Alright, where's the damage drone? The main problem with this is I lose my my bolts upon this. I'm just happy these bolts do good damage against these things. Oh, this one's getting a little accurate. Stop it. There we go. Alright. Take all of my loots. Now that I've fought the combat drones. Alright, there's more loot. I mean, at least I'm getting like a bunch of free steel out of this. Alright, that all the bolts you got of mine? Yep, there's another bolt. I'll take the bones. I don't care about the leather. I am going to go skin the wolf, though. There we go. Take the bolt, and the fur, and the bones. Alright. Can I get up this way? Or am I going to have to build a little thing? I'm going to have to build a little thing, aren't I? Let's see here. How many ramps can I build? Let's try two. Two should be enough. Why am I getting cold? Why am I getting cold? Why cold? Alright, wolf, come here. That shouldn't have hit. Good lord. Alright. Craft that. They put a bleed on me. Still trying to figure out why I'm cold over here. Alright. Grab one more of these to get up the ramp here. There's a skulk. Alright. I'm gonna have to build a campfire, aren't I? What is going on? Up the hill, please. Wolves, what is that? I have no idea what that is over there. I know what the skulk is. But that looks like an ice raptor. Alright. Why am I so cold? I'm gonna have to build a campfire. And now we're got snow, so it's gonna get even colder. Oh goodness, what is this? I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I'm freezing to death. I got that. Having to eat my food here to try and survive. Alright. That's some sort of ice turtle thing. For this wolf. Before he becomes a problem. Not even sure what I'm looking at there. Seems passive, whatever it is. Okay. Wait. Okay, so I'm gonna have to work my way around this way. North. I need to find some ice, or some stones, to build a campfire to get myself warmed up. Just need some stone. And to avoid that. That's gonna be bad. Just need some rocks. Rocks? That's water. It's not rocks. That is something. I don't know what that is. What are you? Yeah, that's a raptor. That's like the ice raptor. Alright. Ice raptor dealt with, but he cut me up pretty bad. Hold on. Inventory. Repair. Consume. 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 Crafting. Let's make a couple bandages. There we go. Do I have enough stuff to make a campfire? I do. Okay, we're gonna make a campfire real quick before this gets bad. Campfire, 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 campfire. I greatly prefer an area that was a little more sheltered. We're gonna take this. Alright, firewood. Firewood is a problem. I have made a mistake. Alright. Crafting. Crafting. Do I have anything that will burn? How are we doing here? Hypothermia, frostbite, movement speed. Alright, so the campfire is slowly warming me up, but not very fast. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's stop drinking water for a bit. I'll turn on my light so I can see better. No, we are still super cold. I'm running out of fuel to warm myself up with fast. Even with this fire, I can't get warm enough. There's a mammoth over there. Okay, we're still warming up, sort of. Not enough, though. Oh my goodness, it's so cold out here. Gonna need just something. That's another one of those raptors. You can tell by the way he's skulking low to the ground. I just want to not deal with him. Alright, let's get over this way. Skulk. We can kind of ignore the skulk as long as we don't like get too close to it. Look like food. Alright. I'm going to get to this location where they want us to build and see what we can do about it. Because there's got to be something to build with over here. Okay. That's a mammoth. Mammoth is fine. Drone is not fine. What is that? Okay. Oh, there went my pistol is now done. Just take all that. Okay. We're gonna leave the frostfoot alone. I just need like a cave or something I can build in. If I can find a cave and get enough stone, we'll be alright. Because a cave, I can get some stone. Get a fire pit going. And hopefully find some, yeah, I see you. And hopefully find some coal to burn to get warmed up. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got here. There's the loot. There's the loot pile. I'm gonna take all that. Alright, how close are we to this place? Oh my goodness, it's like all the way across the tundra here. Okay, that's just woolly zebra. Woolly zebra, fine. I definitely headed into this bit underprepared. Alright. Let's look for a cave. Oh, we found some coal. We found some coal. Coal is good. Hello, coal. You're coming with me. Come here, coal. Now I just need some stone. Stone? Any of you want to be stones that I can mine? Yeah, it looks like that might be a cave over there. Alright. That looks like a mineable stone as well. What are these? These nodes? That's silica and sulfur. Not helpful. Cave? Just need a cave. There might be a cave over there, I'm not sure though. This is not a cave, unfortunately. Let's go over here. Let's check and see if one of these is a cave. I also killed for some rocks in the ground. Like, I could pick up enough rocks if I could just find one. Hello, Tusker. Tuskers are great, by the way. These guys are friendly. They aren't aggressive. They're super chill. Right, that's oxide and sulfur again. Wow. There are rocks in this area. That is unfortunate. Do I have enough rocks in my inventory? I do. Okay, hold on. We can do this. We can do this. But I don't have any sticks or fiber. That's a problem. Yes, good Tusker. I'm going to freeze to death out here. Very good. You know, I got to get rid of this drone as well. Hi, drone. How you doing? Main thing about these skulks, thankfully, is they are not the brightest things on the planet. They don't turn on a dime or anything like that. Hold still, drone. Ow. There we go. I have my bolts back. Didn't want the ice. There we go. Okay. I don't know why these skulks become aggressive when I start fighting drones. Gotta switch over to the bow. Alright. Just gonna continue on here. Gotta find something soon. There's a geyser down there. Too bad the geyser does not provide heat. I just need a mineable rock of some sort and some sticks. No, I don't even need the rock. I just need the sticks. Alright. I don't even need to build this ice stuff. Tech tree. Tier 2. No, it's tier 1. Can't craft it in my inventory. What do I need for this? Wood. Thatch. Unlocked it. Now where is it? There it is. Oh, I literally just need ice. Okay. So if I can just survive to get there. Alright, let's eat one of those, one of those, one of those. Alright, so if I can just survive to get there and build this thing, I might be able to get warm enough hiding inside of it. What is this I'm looking at? What is that? Not sure what I'm looking at here. Some sort of... That's a super cool ice deposit. I don't have the stuff to mine that, but that's cool. Never seen one before. This is like scoria or something. Alright, so we need to get up to this ice lake thing over here. What do we got here? Tusker. Tusker's fine. Alright. Hopefully the sun will come up soon and warm things up a little bit. It's like 1 a.m. right now. So it wants me to build, like, right here. Oh, good. It's sending me supplies. That's a mammoth. Okay. Where'd the emergency supplies? What do we got? What do we got? We got a shovel. Cool. Simple creature deterrent. Okay. I'll put that there. Alright. Okay, let's see here. What can I drop? Here, you can have this leather and these bones. Anyway, the shovel. The wood. Oh god, I'm over encumbered. Let's move away. That works. Does this help? Does this heal me at all? No. Alright. Where do I have to build this thing? Do I have to build it anywhere? Okay, looks like I can just build it here. Set up water. Melt ice in a rain reservoir. Reach external temperature at least 20 degrees. Okay. Build an oxide dissolver. Okay. So let's get this down. That in there. There we go. It's active. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some shelter going here. Actually, what we can do, inventory. Let's go ahead and craft. I have enough stone for that. But do I have enough for the oxide dissolver? Probably not. So let's go ahead. There's going to be a slight problem, isn't it? Okay, actually, let me try something crazy. Hold on. Let's craft one of these. Destroy? Yes. This is cheesy nonsense. I found a way to make a campfire. Alright. Now we're going to have to be kind of sparing with our stuff here, but that's fine. Why is the blueback coming this way? The blueback should be going away. This is my creature deterrent. Go away, blueback. Alright. I just need some sticks. Can I craft? Well, let's see here. What do I need for this? I need fiber. Yeah, so I'm going to have to save that. So we can't use any of my sticks for that, unfortunately. So we'll have to build this. So let's destroy that. It also means I don't have enough stone to spend on the big one. Okay, let's clear the queue real quick. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and finish it up. Just max that out and just do it. Alright. Let's start building that shelter, though. There you go. Alright, done. Okay, destroy that. Yes. Cool. Now, we need some leather, and we need some ice. So let's get the ice done first. What kind of shovel did they give me? They gave me a wooden shovel. Of course they gave me a wooden shovel. Alright. Come on. I'm very over-encumbered because of all the stone I'm carrying right now. And stuff. Okay. So, for people watching, if you decide to do this mission, the bone armor is not good enough. It is not warm enough. You're going to need more. You're going to need, like, some Arctic armor. I'm out of stamina. Okay. I mean, the good news is I can, like, get some stuff here. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make a crafting bench, I think. To achieve a high level of coziness. Set up a functional shelter. An external temperature of at least 20 degrees. Oh, man. Let's see here. How's my creature deterrent doing? Let's go ahead and craft this ice shelter here really quick. Let's get like 4 craft. And then max that out. Craft. Alright, let's see if that helps. I might just pick this thing up and move it instead of being directly on the ice. There we go. Yeah, this ice shelter looks pretty cool. Come on. Come on. There we go. How many walls can I make? That's it? Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and eat that and that. That'll get me a little bit of health back. Alright. Can I get... Wow. We are not getting enough ice quickly enough. Okay, that's busted, which is fine. We're just going to throw that out, because I don't care about that. I have an iron shovel. I'll use it because the quest gave it to me. There we go. Alright, let's do that. And that. Let's make some more ice walls. Man, this takes a lot of ice for these. Alright. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. At least the sun's coming up, finally, which is also raising the temperature just slightly. Alright, let's see here. 2 more of those. Alright. Yep. Alright, let's craft 2 more of those. Come on. Come on. And then 1 more wall. That'll get us like the emergency shelter. Oh, it needs to be bigger than this. Okay, well. There we go. Build with ice. How are we doing temperature-wise? Not good. We are warming up slightly, though. Yeah, that's a slight problem. That'd explain what's going on there. None of these foods regenerate health. Okay. Okay. Why is my armor damaged? There. Because this should give me some... this doesn't give me as much cold resistance as I thought. What is my cold resistance right now? Cold resistance, 29%. Yeah, not good. Alright. Turn my light off. Save a little bit of fuel there. Because apparently I have to build a 30-piece building out of ice here. Okay. Alright. Oh my goodness. Let's max that out. Craft. So actually, let me go ahead and just do this. This is going to be a complete waste of a bunch of my materials. And I'll probably have to go, you know, run south or something. But it'll let me warm up, which is what matters right now. Alright. Where's my thing? There it is. This along the back wall here. There we go. Throw this in here. Turn that on. There we go. I just wish I had some food. Alright. Top off my oxygen. Put this in here. Put some ice in here. Okay. Alright, that's helping some. Alright, so we have a shelter. Now we just gotta defeat the hypothermia. I'm gonna switch this out for my longbow, because I can kind of repair that. Switch this out for this. There we go. Now, let's see here. C. Not that tab. What am I short on for making a bed? Sticks and leather. I need sticks and leather for a lot of things. Okay, we're starting to heal. Finally. There we go. Put that in here. Grab the ice. There we go. Water's all topped off. Now we're going to take that back out of my inventory before I freeze myself here. There we go. Whew. Okay. Well, this has been rough. Go ahead and grab the advanced building set just because I can. Let's see here. Tier 2. Oh, we can get stone fortifications. I forgot about that. Yes, give me the stone fortifications. And yeah, give me that stone gate to take. Refined wooden blockway, and that one, and that one. There we go. I just want those. Alright. Let's see here. Anything else we want? Yeah, I should see about seeing if I can't make this fur armor, since we're going to be here in the Arctic. I was not expecting that. These small pouches would also be good. I'm going to unlock that. Crushed limestone. Don't need that yet. Don't want to use up too many points here. Iron ingot, crude pistol. Alright. Okay, we completed the temperature thing. I gotta make a little bit more ice, but that's okay. Oh, hello. It's like sun up out there. Alright. So I'm gonna build like a little outer area here. Now that we're good. We're not freezing to death anymore. There we go. Let's get back inside. Yep, nope. Just temporarily cold. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Gonna make a few more walls. Need like one more floor. Alright. Main thing is I need to keep healing here. Which one of my buffs is healing me? Nope. Oh, that was it. No? Oh, no, it's this one. Okay, so we're gonna have to do some hunting. Alright, let's grab our walls. Put this back in here for now. Do that. Nope. Okay, where's my floor? There's my floor. 3 more pieces, that's fine. Warm up just a little bit more, and we're going to come out here real quick. Alright. The good news is, once we get this all done, I can do some hunting, get some more meat, get some hides, and then from there, it's just getting the other materials we need to build the other stuff we need. Alright, let's see here. So I need at least one more wall. And then let's get roof pieces. I only had enough for one. That's okay, though. That's okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Move all this up one. There we go. I need a wall right here. There we go. And a ceiling tile. There we go. Alright, we've hit that. Now we need to get the bed. We need to furnish it. We need to get the rain reservoir set up, an oxide dissolver, and we need to make some cooked meat. Well, the cooked meat's going to be easy enough. Trophies and torches. Okay, we can do all that. We're just going to have to go do some resource hunting here. Alright. Let's see here. Let's get back into our warm spot. Okay, so let's make one more of those, and then how much roof can I make? 4? Okay. Takes a lot of ice to build, though. That's what I'm noticing here. I'm glad I brought my own iron shovel for this. Alright. Now, to get this crafting bench, I just need some leather, which that's just going to be some hunting. Alright. Put a door on this. There we go. Keep that going. Just one more. I'll have another sealed in. There we go. Alright, let's build one last roof tile. Then I just need a door for this thing, but I'm not going to worry about the door right now. I mean, I could make the door, but I need to save my wood. Wood is precious. There we go. There we go. Now we're warming up nicely. So I just need 6 leather and wood and a bit of stone. Secure inventory. Okay, so let's go ahead and top off my water again. Since I've got ice. Here we go. One more. The nice thing is, when you melt the ice like this, it's automatically filtered water, which is fantastic. There we go. Done. Alright, I'm just going to leave that ice there. Okay, we're good as we're going to get for water now. Need to find a cave and some resources. So what do we have over here? What are you? What are you? What are you? Something there. That's one of those raptors. There we go. We'll fight them like we fight the bears. Alright, there we go. There's some food. Take all that. There we go. to our shelter real quick. We're going to cook that up. Alright. It solves one problem. Which is how we're going to heal and stay fed. There's that. There we go. Alright, now, let's go ahead and use up a bandage real quick. Done. Now what? Snowy fog. Okay. And what do I get if I destroy this? Get some iron and stuff, but not enough to... Okay, so now I've cooked some food. Good. Alright, what is our coziness in here? I don't know. Actually, what is that? Oh, I need heat bandages to fix this. Well, I don't have heat bandages. I don't think I can make them either. Not in here. Yeah, I'll need... No, wait, no, I can. I just need spider silk? Wait. Really? Oh, wait, here we go. Cooling bandage. Heat bandage. I just need some charcoal. That's easy enough. Cooked meat here. We'll take that in a second. Consume. There we go. There we go. Alright. That's all good. Okay. Alright. We'll grab all that. That cook. What we got over here? This fog is a mess. What are you? I'm not sure what the weak point on these things are. At least this will be some more meat. Ow. Mess that one up. There we go. Alright. The main problem is this not getting me sticks. Oh man, he got me good. Alright, let's get back in the shelter. Because I'm going to fix that before that becomes a real problem. You know. He got me with the deep wound, which means I need a suture kit, which is right here. At least I got enough leather and stuff to make that. You know, like the fact that it sounds like I'm taking storm damage here. Yep, this is definitely taking storm damage. Alright. Yep. Still need what? Okay, I can make this now, finally. Crafting bench. Done. There we go. Crafting bench. We'll just toss that out here real quick. Cool. Good. We're also going to make a mortar and pestle here. There we go. Cool. Stay near our campfire here. Definitely hearing a mammoth out there. I don't think that I'm ready to fight a mammoth. Alright, so we need a rain reservoir and an oxide solver, and a bed. And then we'll be good to go, and we can actually escape this place. First things first, I need to wait for this storm to pass so I can actually see outside. So don't be like me and come here unequipped for the Arctic. That's my advice, folks. But while we wait on that, give me just a second. Alright, there we go. I'm just checking something real quick, folks. Let's see here. Trying to look for some way to get the things I need, because... What's a fur sack do? Oh, that's just for storing fur in large amounts. That's what that is. Alright. This snowy fog is slowly clearing up. Trying to keep myself warm here. Okay. Heat done. So I just need to get the bed. Which means, realistically, I probably want to build like an actual bed. I'm gonna need some doors and stuff too. So we're gonna have to go out, do some more hunting, and mainly we're gonna have to find a source of wood. Well, I could always traverse back out to this area and get wood. Actually, this is really close to my main base, so that may not be the worst idea. I could go drop off some stuff, get the wood, and come back. And also make some Arctic gear. So I think I will actually do that once this storm passes. I think we'll go make a run back to the main base. Gonna turn this off here once that's done. Actually, I'll throw this meat in here and get that cooking while we're sitting here thinking about it. Do that. Do this. Because I don't have a whole lot of oxygen left. And that'll let me do things like drop off the stuff I don't need to bring with me. Drop off or repair the stuff I need to repair. Get some more equipment. And get the resources I need, like wood. I need wood. I need sticks. Yeah, so I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll go run and do that. Get some Arctic armor. So that we're not freezing ourselves to death as badly. That's one of the things about this game, is you kind of just got to set yourself up to, like... You gotta just have the equipment you're gonna need for things. There we go. Actually, I can just go ahead and take this as is here. Take one more cooked meat with us. There we go. Alright, let's just go. We're just gonna run. I can get more coal. So we're gonna dash south here. Don't need to mess with the drones. As much as they have nice loot. Gotta go while we are warm enough. And also once I get south I can make the warmth bandage I need. That was a terrible thing I just did to myself. Fiber or rope. Oh, dang it. Okay. And now I definitely have to go back to base. Because then we have to expend some of my very precious resources on making a splint. Alright, let's take all that. Okay. I don't know. I can even make a splint. Great. Yeah, that's a right problem. Okay. I should have checked that. That's my own fault. Alright, well. Just gonna have to, like, slow walk it out of here now, I guess. So, yeah. Oh, man. I have just executed this poorly. Alright. Unless I can find some wood. If I can find some wood, I can solve that whole thing here. Also, I'm gonna use these here real quick. Switch over to my poisoned arrows in case I have to fight an animal. If I have to fight something, I'm probably dead. Yeah, there's something up there. Found the geyser. So these geysers are how you get, like, certain enzymes and stuff for making certain things. Let me grab my meat here. But they're basically like little raids that you do. You put a special device on there to harvest them, but it drives all the animals in the area crazy and they attack you. It's the whole thing. Yeah, I'm not real sure why I would come up here into the Arctic, because it's not like I'm not seeing a lot of caves. Unless I wanted to hunt mammoths. And maybe hunting the mammoths can be quite good for specific resources. So, like, if you need epoxy, the mammoth tusk is one of the most efficient ways to get epoxy. But then you have to be able to hunt mammoths, which in and of itself it's a whole process. All right, how far are we? We're making progress. We just got to get around this curve up here. Might also take the opportunity to go and get, like, a mount. You know. Because I could easily build the stuff for having a mount at my base down here in the south and get, like, a tusker or something. Make travel a bit faster and let me carry more stuff. I know that's one thing that a lot of people on the Reddit have been doing is, like, taming the raptors if you can find one to tame, because they're apparently really fast. Like, they're now like the fastest thing in the game as far as mounts go, and of course they're really good at combat too. But they're kind of dangerous to tame. All right, gotta keep going. I want to get there before my food buffs run out. Lots of these drones around. You can hear them. Alright. But we're making progress. We're about halfway out of this. The real question is, what's that over there? Let my stamina come back here. I am using my poisoned arrows just in case we get into a hairy fight here. That's one of those zebras. Zebra fine. As long as it's not a frostfoot, we're okay. Or something aggressive. Alright, let's see here. How are we doing? We're about to make this curve. Once we get into that canyon, we'll be pretty close to home. We'll be pretty good. Now, the good news is, I think I don't have to go back to Eden in between missions, because I do have one of the mission boards at my camp back here in the south. But the main problem with that is I don't have all the upgrades for it, but neither does Eden. You have to upgrade theirs too, or whatever. However, I don't know if it'll let me accept other missions there beyond the first one. That's what I don't know. There's something there. That's a frostfoot. No, that's another zebra. But that is a raptor behind it. I do not want the raptor. We're gonna give the raptor a wide berth. If my leg wasn't broken, I would consider it. And if it wasn't near like a whole bunch of those combat drones that I'm hearing somewhere over there. Now, taming one of those raptors could be good. That could be great. One of those Arctic raptors. I mean, they're kind of cool looking. There's a combat drone down in this cave, isn't there? No, that's a skulk. There's a combat drone down there in that crevasse. So curious why fighting those things makes the skulks mad. Like, that's what I'm confused about. I also have no idea about these blue beaks. They're new. I don't know anything about them. So if people know about them, feel free to leave comments and stuff. Or even send chats. I am watching chat. Alright. But we're getting there. We're almost out of this mess. Okay, that's another zebra. Zebra's fine. Alright. We're surviving. We are cold. I'm going to need a heat... Man, when I get back to base, I'm going to have to make a heat bandage. I'm going to have to make a splint just to get my character back into good shape here. Good news is I should have all the stuff at base to do that. See, there's a cave over there. So that cave... See, that would be worth coming and visiting. I suppose once I don't have to worry about the cold just, like, dropping me so quickly, you know, this place won't be so bad. But we're not there yet. I'm gonna hit this meat real quick. Okay, what's that? That's a mammoth, and what is that behind the mammoth? That's a frostfoot. Give the frostfoot a wide berth. What's this over here? Hello, zebra. What is this that I'm looking at? What is that? What is this? Crystallized ruby. I kind of want it. I don't really have the stuff to take it with me, though. Like, I could, but I don't think I should. So, the crystallized ruby is for making the laser weapons that they've added to the game, and I'm very excited about that. I want a set of the laser weapons. Like, I have found one ruby so far. Here's something up there that sounds like a okay, no, that's a mammoth. Mammoth is fine. Okay, zebra's fine. Alright. That frostfoot is coming this way. I need the frostfoot to not come this way. I also really want to deal with the mammoth. Why are they following me? Okay, we'll go to this side. We'll keep the mammoth between us and the frostfoot. Because if the mammoth gets aggressive, we're dead. Same with this if the frostfoot gets aggressive. What's that up there? Don't care about the mammoth. That's a skulk. Good, he's moving on. He'll leave the skulk alone as well. Okay, we're just gonna slide past the skulk. Nope, nope. Nope. I can't. Alright, hold on. Ah. Oh, there we go. And what's worse is we're gonna watch the skulk die of poison, most likely. Nope. No, he lived. Alright. Oh, man. Well, at least I get to respawn at my stuff. Yeah. Oh, look, we made it back to my base. How nice. And messed up, too. Like, oh my goodness. Alright, do I have the stuff to make a suture kit? Suture kit? I make one in here? I don't know if... Can I make suture kits in here? I don't think so. I think I have to make those on the medicine bench, which is over here. Nope. I guess I just have to craft them in my inventory. Alright. First, let's eat that. There we go. Now we got some food. There we go. Consume. 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 There we go. Alright, so we've got some fur. Grab some of this charcoal. Let's come into here. What do I have in here? Now let me grab some of the wood. Okay. Grab that real quick. Put the copper into here for now, and the iron into here for now. Okay, what about over here? Got fur, which helps me, but doesn't give me everything I need. Oh, goodness. I'm basically going to have to, like, start over to some extent. Don't have any leather. Oh, man. What about in here? What do I have in here? Gunpowder. Okay. This is a mild disaster. I have less equipment down here than I thought I did. At least I have some more stringy meat. There we go. We're going to eat that, consume that real quick. I have a little bit of leather right there. Not enough to do what I need to. Can I make anything with this? Probably not. I mean, small pouches take nails. Alright, that's a new one. That's gold ore. Okay. And I destroyed all my extra tools, didn't I? Yep. Yep. Oh, wait. I have spider silk, though. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see here. Well, I don't have frostbite anymore. But let's see here. Can I use the spider silk to make anything worthwhile? I can just make bandages. Which doesn't really help. Alright, so useful but not useful. Alright. Well, the good news is we've got stuff like right out here. Okay. Sticks and such, here we come. Sticks, fiber, 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 fiber. I need rocks. Apparently I'm going to have to start from scratch. Well, I mean, I could probably make iron tools. Actually, I got enough stuff. I could probably even make... It's a Tusker. Okay, Tusker's fine. Tusker I can get along with. Hey, bud. How you doing? Need axe for that. Good Tusker. What's that over there? That's a gibbling. Spiders. Spooters. Alright. Nope. Don't have enough stuff for that. Okay. I'll take these berries real quick. I didn't think I'd emptied out that much of my base. But apparently I had. Alright, let's see here. Eat one of these. There we go. Alright. Now what do I need for this splint? 2 wood. I think I have some wood. Alright. That'll fix the major problem. Here we go. Alright. Wood, check. Alright. Splint. Actually, how much is it to make rope? If I come in here and make rope, it's 12 rope. Or 12 per. And I need 6. This is actually slightly more fiber efficient than anything else. Alright, there we go. Split. Yep. Alright. There's that one fixed. Okay. Broken leg. Solved. Now, I need some leather and some bones. No bones there. No bones there. No bones there. So I'm going to have to do some hunting. That's fine. Oh, good. I have even more wood in here. And even some leather. Alright. Glorious. Glorious. We have some leather. Right. Leather acquired. Now, to make the crossbow. What do I need for this? I just need iron ingots. What about the steel? Epoxy. Do I have any epoxy? Yes, I have epoxy. And some steel. There we go. There's a steel pick. Steel arrows. Steel javelin. Need some iron nails. No problem. Nails. Alright, we're going to get fully equipped here. There. There's that. That. And that. Alright. There we go. We are re-equipped. For the most part. Now I just need a decent weapon of some sort. Which means leather and bones. Alright. So let's work on getting a weapon put together here. What can I do to make the crude bow? I can make the crude bow. Done. Crude bow acquired. Alright. Need some stone to make arrows. Alright. Well, we can get stone now. Activate. Get our front porch light on. It's silica. None of this is stone. That's not stone either. Just need a rock. Here we go. This is a rock. Nope. It's not a rock. Nope, that's not a rock. Really? No rocks next to the mountain. Of course. Of course. Alright, well, let's get back inside real quick. Because there are some rocks inside. I can grab some rocks. How's this looking? Oh, that ran out of fuel. Okay. We take some of this, split the stack a little bit. Take that with me. Split the stack. Split the stack. Down there. You come with me. There we go. Alright, we're going to throw this in here. Good. Nope, not that one. This one. Take that. There we go. Make some bone arrows real quick. There we go. Done. Alright. Sleep till morning. There we go. Turn this off. Save. I'll let it take that. Ooh. Ooh. Meat. There we go. Alright. Hunting real quick. Let's go find ourselves a couple little critters to hunt so we can fix our deep wound. Preferably not like a tusker or something big. Something small. Oh, ice bats. Nope. Those do not have what we want. More ice bats. What do we have here? Ooh, skulk. Let's get his attention. Come here. I would like to skin the skulk. There we go. Alright. Take all that. There we go. Crafting suture kit. Done. Consume. Alright. Let's go hunt a few more animals real quick. Get that armor we need. Not those. Those don't help us with leather and hides. Grab some sticks too while we're at it. Alright, there we go. Right, now let's find some more animals. Something with fur. Because those skulks are good for leather and meat, they are not fur. Just need a critter with fur. Any critter with fur. When I need animals, there are not animals. That's what this game is telling me. Oh, you wanted animals? No, no animals. Wait, wait. Got a giggler. There we go. That's a little bit of fur. There we go. It's not the amount of fur I needed, but it's something. Actually, let's go hunt these spiders, because I seem to recall there's some armor I can make out of spider silk or something. Unless I'm gravely mistaken. I think it's platinum weave, which I don't have platinum, so that doesn't help me, actually, now I'm thinking about that. Still worth hunting, though. Because they do drop some good stuff, and we can use the spider silk for certain things. Oh, I do that like that. Alright, switching to melee. Oh, great. Now the bats are in all this. Oh, good. I'm almost dead. Oh! Oh, these bats. I don't like these ice bats. These ice bats are not fun. They're just rude. I mean, at least this time I died next to the house, so I can at least go get my stuff and hopefully the corpses of the spiders that I just fought for. Corpse run. Should be like right over here. Right? No. Yes, this way. At least at least my old corpse doesn't despawn either. He's not supposed to, I don't think. Alright, let's see here. Can I get to the corpse without upsetting the ice bats? Nope, there's the ice bats. Okay, hold on. Take on. Alright. Alright, can I have my spiders now? Spiders. Spiders. It's probably that one down there that was closer. That was so close to the nest. Probably upset them. Okay, inventory. Let's eat one of those and eat one of those. Then one of those. There we go. Come here, Skulk. Now the question is whether or not these ice bats are going to leave me alone long enough. Yeah, I can take all that. Can I get my spider? Or do I have to deal with these ice bats? I mean, if it was just them and not after I just finished fighting the spiders. Alright. Come on, come on. Like, because they don't do a lot of damage by themselves. Problem is, they're so dodgy. You don't really want to deal with them in melee. Alright, we just gotta run. I can't deal with that. Ow. Good lord. Get out of here. Come here. Yeah. Man, those things suck. What injury do I have now? What is this? Oh, miasmic. It's the acidic glands, okay. Okay, it's just those things. Those things are fine, except that they will attack me. Go away. No, nobody's home. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's see here. Let's get some good stringy meat going on the barbecue there. Throw a little bit of regular meat on there too. There we go. Let's cook all that up. Okay. Let's throw that in there. I am like out of arrows, just about. Okay. Top off my meat supply. Take one with me. Yeah, because I can eat this for health too. And this also maintains my regen, so that's actually good. We'll take actually all of that. We need that for healing up. Okay. Can I make the bow? I can make the bow. There we go. Craft. Destroy that. Yep, destroy that. Take the bow. There we go. Now we have a bow. I can make steel arrows. I don't want to make steel arrows, but I could. That'd be horribly inefficient. Alright, there you go. Can I make bow and arrows? Yes. So let's destroy those. Yep. There we go. Alright. Now, bow and arrows. How many can I make? I can make 22. So let's do that real quick. I might as well increase our damage output here while we can. Done. Alright. Let's go see if we can't make this armor so we can actually go into the north. Alright. For armor, we need rope. Rope's easy enough. Heck, I don't even need... No, I do need leather for these. Okay. So how much rope do I need? I'm going to need 2, 5, 6, 10, 12. 12 rope. Can I make 12 rope? Not quite. Close. But I can solve that. I can make something I've been meaning to make anyways, which is an iron sickle. Split the stack. Take 10. Put that there. Iron sickle. Now we'll really upgrade our ability to get fiber real quick. Let's see here. Let's go. Well, we'll make the chest piece first because it's most expensive. Followed by pants. There we go. So we got pants, chest piece. Let's go ahead and do the helmet. There we go. And we can actually even get the arms. That'll just leave us the legs. We don't only like... Alright, we can do this here. There we go. Now we just need the boots and a backpack. Although our backpack's there, so like we actually at this point just need to get to our backpack. There we go. Let's go grab some more plant fiber real quick. Oh yeah. See, now we're not getting cold. Can I use my axe on this? No, I have to use that. That's a hand one. Alright, any more fiber out here? It's easy to grab. Fiber. This is the next one. That'll give me some fiber if I do that. Oh, we got a skulker. A slinker. Let's see if we can't get a sneak attack off on this guy. Nope. He's making a run for it. Most unfortunate. I was going to take that. Alright, so let's make a run for it back to our house before he comes and... Before he comes to get us here. Top off our food a little bit. Make sure he's not following us. There we go. Okay. Can make this fur armor really quick. Make the last piece. Because we need 2 ropes. Not that one. 2 ropes. Craft. Okay. I figure out what's going on there behind me. Alright. Let's eat that. Eat that. That. Top that off. Alright. There's that sinker. He tried to get us. There we go. Put this in my food slot here. I don't need the leather, so well, actually I do need leather. Where are you? Got him. Nice. Got a stealth attack on a sinker. Alright. There you go. I'm going to go do 2 more things real quick. Keep hitting the wrong button. I need... What do I need for this? I need slightly more leather. Really. Just stopped by your stream. Couldn't stay long, but dropped to follow, support your journey. Oh, thanks for the follow. Alright. Let's see here. I don't need that. Don't need that. Alright, well let's lose the stuff I don't need here. So like the leather or the furs will drop. I don't need to take those with me. We'll take the leather and the stone, because apparently stone is just impossible to find up there. Going to leave the meat for the most part. Just throw it all in there. There we go. We've got plenty of food for the moment. Eat that, throw that there. Take that with me. Alright. I am going to put this in front of that, just because that's more valuable meat. Alright. Take this last one. Cool. So my main goal right now, actually, I'm going to leave the sickle here, so I don't lose it. I don't want to lose that sickle. Lost enough stuff. And I'll just throw this here. There we go. Actually, do I have the stuff to make an oxide dissolver here at base? I do. I can just take one with me. Craft. We're just going to take one up there. That way I don't have to, like, make one up there. So there's the oxide dissolver. This isn't what I need. Where's my carpentry bench? There it is. Can I make another bed? Table bed. No, I don't have the stuff to make a bed on me. Okay. Okay, but I do want to go recover the stuff that's important to my character. So let's go do that real quick. If I don't fall off my ramp. Here I go. Through all the trouble with making a ramp, and I keep knocking myself off the ramp. Good lord. Okay. Slow it down. There we go. Yeah, it's crazy how close this was to my, like, original base. Like, I died just over here, basically. There's those cat predator things. We're going to leave those things alone. I don't really want to fight them all. At least not right now, anyways. What am I seeing down there? Dang it. I had that shot. Come on, draw. Good lord. That... I had that shot. Alright. There we go. Okay. Actually, let me go ahead and throw a stack of that down there, a stack of this down there. There we go. The rest of this can stay in my inventory. Okay. There we go. I just want to get back to my body, so if nothing else, I can get my backpack. I'm going the wrong way. I got too excited. Went down the wrong turn. And these cat critters are just going to be in my way. Alright. But at least I can one-shot sinkers now. Assuming I can get the sneak attack on them. Alright. Okay. That should be just up this way. Okay, that's a Tusker. Tusker is fine. What's this over here? Okay, that's still just a Tusker. Alright. But yeah, where we're at right now, our temperature's holding a lot better than it was. Thank you for armor. Now, this isn't the Arctic armor, so, like, we can even get better armor for the Arctic than this. But this should be enough to let us get back up here and get our stuff back that we care about. Because I'm obviously not going to worry about everything. Dang drones. Main thing is, like, you lose your arrows from these things. Oh, there's one. Should be 3. That's ice. I can hear something up there. Alright, this thing broke slightly. Bring it up the thing. This side, then. Please let me up the hill. There we go. Nope. Oh, the thing. I'm gonna have to come back in and put in a better staircase. I don't want to deal with that raptor. Let's just run past. We're gonna run past. But apparently we've been aggroed. Why are you all helping the dang drone? There. Wolf's dealt with. I have my arrow back? Nope. That arrow broke. I am still trying to figure out why the animals are helping the drones. Okay, got most of my arrows back that time. There's another one. There it is. Okay. Good lord. Alright, slowly but surely we're getting there. And we're hovering right above freezing this time. Okay, that's a blue beak. Blue beak is fine. No, I do not want the blue beak. There we go. So when it does that red highlight, that means that's the animal it thinks you're targeting. Alright. Alright, come on, drone. I'm gonna guess that these people didn't learn from the movie Avatar, and that, you know, they didn't make their drones arrow-proof for some reason. There we go. Alright. How many arrows can I make right now? Because we're gonna need them. Since I apparently need to fight everything. get a little distance. Again, fight these like you're fighting a bear. Unless you have a broken leg, in which case you're just in a bad spot. I feel like that nest is on top. Yeah, that's on top of my stuff. There you go. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this nest. Because I dislike these things. Alright. Alright, here we go. So let's take all that we can. And take some more. So let's grab the crossbow, the electronics, the pistol, my oxygen tank, the steel, the Arctic hides, that. Honestly, I'll live without the bone armor. It's fine. Okay, drop this then. Give me that. Because I can do this. There we go. Can I take the ammo? What can I drop? What can I drop? Iron shovel, I want. Sticks, I want. Honestly, drop the bandage, take the bullets. I'll take the wood, too. Top off my bones. Anything else? There we go. Okay. Let's get out of here. There we go. I'm going to head back south. Because honestly, I'm at the point where I'll just make the rest of the stuff I need to take up there. Like, I'll make a oxide dissolver, which I've already done. I'll make a rain reservoir. I'll make some decorations and just take them up there. I'll also grab myself like a tusker for carrying it all. But right now we need to get out of this weather. Okay, that's zebra. Zebra's fine. The ice raptor is not fine. I need these things to quit just attacking me every time I take 2 steps. Let's take all of that. There we go. Can I get my arrows back? There's 1 arrow. There's another arrow. Oh, I don't want the ice. I want the arrow. Any more? Okay. Really? Good lord. Alright. I want to skin the skulk. Good lord. Alright. Just want my arrows. I'm going to need them for the raptor. It's apparently not going to get out of the way. Alright. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I can sneak past it. There we go. Yep. Sneaking past the raptor. That's all I needed. As long as I don't, like, kill myself going down this hill here. There you go. Good enough. I'm not going to worry about one arrow. Well, I'm almost back to base. What do we have here? There we go. Alright. This has been a glorious, like, misadventure, if I'm honest. It has been rough. Mostly because of my own fault, admittedly. It's not the game. The game was not being unfair. I was being foolish. Now, why is this, like, zebra almost dead? What happened to you, zebra? Oh, I thought that was attacking me there for a second. I'm like, what's going on? Definitely going to build myself a little better path up here. Because honestly, it's looking like there's a lot better critters up here. What is that? That's another one of those weird unicorn deer critters. Yeah, so if we keep just this angle right here, that will take us right back to base. But yeah, so I think I'll build a better ramp up into this area, because this area looks like it's got a lot better resources, you know, than the lower area where we drop in at. And I think I'll also work on taming a mount. And we'll head back up into that Arctic zone. I'll probably do some of this off camera, you know, just because a lot of it's just going to be some grinding. That's that. That's a sinker. How'd I miss that? Oh, yes. There we go. Got that sinker. There we go. I think I went a little far north. This should have gone more south, I think. It's a skulk. Trying to get me. Thankfully, these things aren't particularly fast or graceful. Let's go back the way I need to go. You can have that skulk. Yep, that skulk was thinking about it, you see. It'll run off. And then he'll follow me and ambush me later if I'm not careful. Like right now, actually. It'd be about the time that they would show up. Just need this arrow back. There we go. Alright. Somewhere around here is my stairs down. I think it's right here, actually. Stairs? Yep, there they are. I'm gonna have to, like, mark this. And also build better stairs. Welcome to the stream. Just getting back to my little outpost here. After a corpse run. Because I went into the Arctic way underprepared. Alright. Let's throw some more meat on the fire. Need a little food there. Just sort out my inventory now. Okay, we're going to throw steel onto here. Going to throw my oxygen tanks onto there. Okay, let's see here. What can I put into here? Throw my lithium into here. Gonna destroy that steel pick. Yep. Gonna destroy... Well, no, I'm gonna repair that. Destroy the steel axe as well. Get some of my equipment back. Same with this bow. I want to keep this one. I can't repair it yet. Keep my spear. Gonna recycle this knife. There we go. Alright. There. Throw that in there. Throw the epoxy in there. Throw the nails in there for now. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to repair this. Done. Okay. Alright. Need to just offload stuff. Alright, let's see here. Let's put that in there. Put that in there. Just throw that in there for now. Throw the wires in there. Need the coal for the quest. The oxide and this wood for the quest. I don't need this echo device anymore. I'm going to put this echo device in here. That's just wasting inventory space. There's my bullets, knife, meat. Need that for the quest. Arctic furs can go away. That needs to be repaired. What do I need to repair this? I need iron ingot. Oh, I'm out of iron ingots. Okay, let's grab these then. Put that in there. Repair that. There we go. Got a crossbow again. Throw that down here. And I have got 23 arrows. I did not get any of my crossbow bolts back. That's a slight problem. Let's repair the iron shovel. And what do I need to repair this pistol? One steel ingot. Okay, done. Got my pistol back now. Alright. After many headaches, finally kind of back where I want to be. But alright, folks, I think we're going to end this episode there. As I said, I'm going to do some work off camera here. Just get kind of the stuff we need ready to go back in there and finish this mission. And I'll probably just record that instead of streaming it. But I want to thank everybody for joining me today. This has been Thalan McRom, playing some Icarus Dangerous Horizons on the Elysium map. Showing you why you should definitely prepare before you just go stumbling off into the Arctic to do things, you know. Because I only had to go up to there. And up there is very cold. Down here is not so cold. Up there, very cold. And you can see where my corpse marker is still there. So, we're going to do some better prep work this time and go finish it up next time. But thank you all for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful time, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Ta-ta for now.